Big news from Buenos Aires this week. Argentina just hosted its first ever Cpac, the Conservative Political Action Conference. So who was there, what went on, and what does it all mean for President Milei and Argentina? If you're not familiar, Cpac is like the Oscars for conservatives. It's a place for right-wing leaders, thinkers and influencers to share ideas, rally supporters and push their vision of a freer, more market-driven world. Traditionally it's been a US-centric event, but over the years it's expanded to places like Brazil, Mexico and now Argentina. The timing isn't random. Javier Milei's rise as a libertarian firebrand has made Argentina the perfect backdrop for Cpac's debut here. Milei has attracted international attention with his libertarian ideals, which fit right into Cpac's ethos. Milei's crowd-pleasing and often repeated slogan, "Viva la libertad carajo," is usually poorly or perhaps tactfully translated as "long live freedom, damn it." What it really means is long live fucking freedom. The shout has continued beyond the presidential campaign trail and is regularly the way Milei still signs off his speeches. But is this the rallying cry of a rebel, or the shout of a little boy who still thinks that swearing in public makes him look big and clever? Milei seemed pleased as punch to be playing host to the Cpac event, but how does this reflect on Argentina's place in global politics? Is this just another notch on Milei's belt, or does it signal a deeper shift in South America's political landscape? This year's Cpac was a political star-studded event. On the international side, you had figures like Jair Bolsonaro, Brazil's former president, Kari Lake, a prominent Trump ally from the US, and even libertarian icon Ron Paul. These heavyweights joined Milei and key Argentine ministers like Luis Caputo and Patricia Bullrich to discuss everything from economic freedom to tackling crime. Milei delivered the closing speech, using his platform to double down on his economic plans. His message? Argentina needs to ditch socialism, reduce the size of government, and embrace economic reforms if it's going to thrive. Luis Caputo, his economy minister, echoed this with a talk entitled "The End of Socialism," emphasizing the government's commitment to dismantling Argentina's entrenched economic controls. But Cpac isn't just about speeches, it's a networking powerhouse. For Milei, hosting this event positions him not just as a domestic reformer, but as a key player in the international conservative movement. So what's the takeaway? For one, hosting Cpac boosts Milei's image as a global leader of the libertarian and conservative right. It also signals a shift in Argentina's political culture. After years of Peronism and leftist policies, Milei's government is pushing Argentina towards a new identity, one that aligns more with market-driven policies and less with the state-driven economics of the past. But this pivot isn't without risks. Argentina has deep social and economic challenges, and the kind of bold reforms Cpac champions can be polarizing. Critics argue that Milei's vision may be too radical for a country used to decades of state intervention. On the flip side, supporters see it as a necessary jolt to a stagnant system. Do you think events like Cpac help legitimize Milei's reforms, or are they just political theatre? Let me know in the comments below. Cpac in Argentina is a big deal, no doubt about it. It's more than just a conference, it's a sign of the country's changing political tides and Milei's growing influence on the world stage. But whether this shift will bring the economic renewal Argentina desperately needs, or deepen its divides, remains to be seen. As always, if you enjoyed this breakdown, give this video a like, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates on Argentina's ever-evolving story. If you want to support the channel, you can buy me a coffee in the link below, and I'll see you next time.